So clearly, the turning point of this race was the 119, the wreck on lap 119. And everybody, the sense of urgency had gotten raised up.
That's what I was going to say. Is everybody mentioned the weather? We saw some crazy racing.
Yeah. So everybody was thinking we're coming to the checkered. We just don't know when the checkered is going to happen. So we started to see this intense action pick up, and so let's go back and look at it. So here, Clint Bowyer is helping Austin Dillon, pushing him by. Right here, they make contact. Of course, in front of the whole field, right? And now that's why you're in this big wreck. First and second getting together.
So I heard you analyze this from the booth. I actually disagree with what you and Dale Jr. both said. I think right here, you look at the 14, takes a left. I feel the 3 goes down the block right here, catches the 14, turns in front of him, basically crashes the field. I have a case of aggressive blocking, KP. That's how I saw that wreck go down.
Look, I'm with Steve on this. I'm sorry, so it's 2 against 1. I know you feel different because in his own words, he said, "I just kept coming left." Yes, even when we got together, I just kept coming left. We heard Clint say he just kept coming left. You know what I mean? So yeah, I see the bump. I understand what you've said, and I understand.
He hasn't said anything yet. You've already heard his argument.
I've heard his argument. Yeah, but I've understood through the discussion that the thing is, but I just think could you have gotten out of it? What do you think? And listen, let me say this. That's a good one. Let me say this. It's hard to second guess a driver in that situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. We are looking at the film. We are making an educated guess because we've all been around this sport. But still, second guessing these guys at this speed is crazy sometimes.
Well, so listen. There's another piece of video that I want to see, the slow motion. Right. So this is what I'm looking at. Okay. So right here. Right? There's no question that Austin Dillon right now is thinking, I need to get on the bottom. Or at least that's how I would be thinking. Yeah. Like, get on that bottom lane. Bowyer makes contact with him when he tries to turn left. As soon as Bowyer's clear, it's a race to the bottom, right? Bowyer wants to get beside him. So right here, look at the back of the 3 car. Okay? The back of the 3 car is around more than the front's turning left. So that starts Austin Dillon. That contact starts Austin Dillon moving down, okay? And then they make contact. And then from here on, man, I don't think that either one of them is a complete. Look at that. That's not him turning down. Now he's back right. He was correcting his car. He was far enough around where he turned back right and corrected his car.
So you don't think he's in control here still?
So now he's.
I think that, well, we have the benefit of slow motion, right?
Yes, we do.
Right.
Yes, we do.
And they don't.
Quicker 200?
And they
this
don't.
This is proving our case.
No, so that contact got them going, and I think from then they're not as in control. And listen, it doesn't matter because Dale Jr. agrees with me. Listen, Dale Jr. and I, right? That's all I need to know.
And look, I do. But that slow motion to me, and we're all going to see what we want to see. That's what's great about this sport. Yes. You're one fan, and you see it your way, and he sees it another way. But when he comes over, and he just keeps coming.
Right.
And then his words say, I just kept going left. Clint Bowyer says he just kept coming left. So I agree. They probably did make contact. They got in that position. But
I'm good with your analysis to here as it keeps going forward. You see him getting loose. We're going to go right through that. But then I think there's a point in time where he's back under control, at least my opinion is he is.
See, they're making contact right there.
Right,
but I think right here he could have got away from it.
Right here, I think up the racetrack is an option. Now, granted, this is frame by frame. I've never gone 200 miles an hour, so who am I to judge? I've just watched a lot of races.
I hear you.
So it's almost like this. My opinion is this. The wrecking started, but I do think there is a point where even it might have been subconsciously, but Austin Dillon was like, oh, nope, I'm going that way. Yeah. Like, I am.
If I'm going to win, I've got to be down there.
I got to be down there. And
I agree.
But the beauty is, and he said it, the beauty is I want the fans to know that when you're sitting on your couch and your buddy, your grandfather, your brother says you're wrong, and you're wrong, and you have a spirited debate, it's totally acceptable because we have some spirited debate. And you know what? The 2 guys that are in the wreck, they don't agree with how the wreck happened. No. So I don't think there's a wrong answer other than I'm not sure yours is right.
Yeah.
I do know this. I love to see those guys going for the win.
Yes,
right?
I tell you. That's exactly right.
Like
no matter what.
The drivers deserve so much credit, right? We talk about the packages and the track and all that. It's sometimes the drivers just make it happen.
Yeah.
And we've seen it. Our first 2 races, we've seen great racing, and that's just trying to win this race.
I'm going to tell you the other thing I love to see in a situation like this. Whether we saw that blitz of a lot of different drivers talking about the wreck. nobody ever pointed fingers. They just said, it's that kind of racing. It's that kind of We're all aggressive. We're all being aggressive. Nobody said, it's this guy, it's this guy, it's this guy.
Listen,
no, they all backed away.
All we heard was about manufacturer plans.
Yeah.
And I applaud the drivers because I think they did that to the best of their ability. But when the checker flag was out, even at the end of stage 1, I saw drivers in the last 2.5 or 3 miles become race car drivers, and I was very thankful to see that.
But I'm not sure the manufacturer's plans didn't get us in that shape right there.
Well, the manufacturer's plans mean they wrecked a whole lot of the same make when they started wrecking. So right here, this is it, right? Joey Logano said, I've worked with my Fords. They're all Fords in the picture. If this didn't happen, I was going to stand up and start yelling. Joey Logano's move saved me the effort because it proved to me that they were out here racing. Even the Chevys got organized there at the end. But when the weather came, game on. Oh, yeah. Game on. I can't see your manufacturer. I'm just going to go with you.
And thank goodness for it. Right? Listen, we didn't too. We're not sitting here saying we wanted to see a wreck, but what we love to see is the intensity of the drivers going for a win that matters a great deal. Think about the 2 guys that were going for that win. Right? Think about the point situation.
That's exactly right. Think about the point situation.
And they were digging, having to make something.
That's it. I'm blaming the playoffs for the wreck.
Yeah, that's it. Blame the playoffs.
No, I can't. Okay. All right.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.